So this is how this goes. There's one objective, there's one mission in Blue Orange occupation and retrieval. It is to get my Eta Gamma Chi being right, and then we had Cobra Kai for the Cholo over in that section, but not to upset them. But then I have a gang of helpful, I don't know if they're cholos, I don't know. I mean, some words are more respectable than others. I have an East Coast, I have a West Coast, I have guys who like the guns on the street level. I have one gentleman, he put in LA over here, so everybody knew where he represented. For some star princess he might or might not ever meet. Right, oh, look at that, she's got an uncle. Oh, it's her. Yeah, it is, but we never met in real person. Or at least my day label can't remember it if we did. Yeah, it's been a long life. So, and then there's the 50 cents gentleman. And I said, all right, so the LA gentleman put the 2 guns to his head. I'm like, yeah, see, I'm not allowed to really hold weapons because people get scared. And then they don't help or participate where they need to be. There's a lot of scary guys who should do the scaring. I don't want that job. And so they had an artist's rendering, put the gun up to his head for me. He was a dark cooler. And then there is the 50 cents gentleman, who is a different shade and hue. If you paint, you can see the difference in the skin tone. But like a cosmetologist, but that gets a scary word from my cosmo and astronaut folks. All right, so it sounds too similar. Okay, so let's think about this, right? How to not to get killed on the street while we have a princess and a whole lot of wars going on and nobody says anything. Right, how is this game and how is it played? Well, here's the thing. There's the respectables, and then there's those that think they're respectable, and then there's the workers, and then they get to a level and think they're respectable, right? It's like this never-ending shit show with everybody, and because I'm white, they always think I'm trying to hurt their feelings or say something bad. It's not you. Like, there's only one of me. Yeah, I'm right. Okay, so anyway, so there's that. I said that would be the difference between Paul Chico Torres and Brendan Burns in my real life of they were respectable somewhere between baseball cap and the fedora. One was in real estate. The other one, he was out of prison. He was spent some years in there, and then whatever. He's Diaphragma's friend. I mean, he's got a lot of colorful characters. But while I wait, then I get racked up in the Ohm section for drug charges because Diaphragma bought something, brought it home, and then whatever. I mean, it is like a fucking shit show. One lady wants one guy that she doesn't even live with. She's been waiting her whole life. I said, it really is like the guy with the 2 guns to his head, pulled the trigger. Like, I would rather that than have to sit here and do this at age 40. Like, this is not where it was supposed to go. But everything keeps breaking. I have systems and process in place. And then I got the churn it and burn it committee. Then I got scripters. Yeah, here's the new one. The kids back home in the Ohm respectable. I had everything laid out just so. One change, they knew, oh my God, she's a god, and this is a big problem. Right, but they have problems speaking about it because they're sworn to secrecy. Great, those are my respectables and trustworthies. But then I've got whatever's going on in the... Right, now... Somebody wrote script, somebody used a translator. See, then they fought, not my respectables, the stupid street things that came to undress themselves on Wall Street and ask for money from each other in some crowdfunding. It is like an orgy of a whole nother I mean, like polygamy. Oh my God, they're messing religious books. They're messing the scripts. They're teaching each other. Oh my God, the head programmers, they can't even keep up with oh my God. Right, so now here's the thing. There's some street intel that might have gotten out. I put mine with photos. And then it's specific for the person that it is supposed to be read by. Because I don't do this, it might be one message, but I know before I land in star 1978, I know that the one gentleman has to have his house in order this way. The next gentleman has to have his house in order this way. And I don't show a picture of a rolled up gyro sandwich with darker meat to one gentleman because he's going to, if the words don't read correctly and he has a gun, it is scary for my other respectives that do the same. So when you show up at the meeting, they want to know that what they are reading is just so and came directly from me. Now, how do you want me to do this when I have Ching Ling and Young Sing and like the Chen Chens cooking up in the kitchen some new schematic at not the respectable street drug slingers, right? They already are like me. They're like, no, I'm not as educated as the institutionalized mental kids. Nope. Right. Okay. So those kids, right, they have to compete for some kind of money so they don't wind up at the respectable street drug level of respectable businesses in the area. Right. So those kids are actually the most scary on the planet because they will do anything in between to break the top management and the bottom management. So now I am in a gyroscopic sandwich as the Greek Hebrew, but it's more of a brouhaha. Cause like you guys anger, and sometimes I'll be your Hebrew, I'll listen, but then I gotta go fix stuff and then I'll come back. I'll just be the Greek sandwich. Is that good? I mean, like, I can't disrespect myself, but here we are, and if I don't do it myself, nothing gets fixed. So, well, here we are. Right. And so then it's like, okay, so now I've got to do new material because now somebody broke something. Time is of the essence. Mine is not that to milk or to waste. Ever. When it's life and death where I am. And then the system process breaks so fast at top and at the bottom because of all the kids in the middle that don't want to take responsibility for anything. And then their parents are like, wait a minute, what the hell with my kid? And then they blame the wrong people, and the wrong people get killed. 42 years in homebelly waiting in Hermitville, New York City, while the Jezebels outside are shaking it for the Harvard level law degree, while the respectable Cholo's girlfriend is going to the salsa club with him on his arm as a respectable whatever. Do you understand? I am not here to judge you all. You are on your own accord. You don't mess with me, I don't mess with you. But I have scriptures. I have Chen. Okay, I'm Chen. I'm the kid. K-I-T. Chen. C-H-E-N. I look at it, I just know. I have my words going to some whatever in Jezebel's in the respectable mental institution of ASYLUM that are looking at paper and they're like, that's not what my Hebrew whatever said. It should be written this way. Here's the thing. I write it one way. I entrust it to one person. That way, the guys with the guns that need to run shit, like for real, to protect all the rest of us that we don't even know about, so they don't lose their process and trust, because when theirs goes, then they kill one another, and then I have no security anywhere on the planet. And that is the scariest place to be, because it was scary waiting 42 years for one of them, and then you're going to tell me what, that then they just all disappeared? Not likely. I would check the ASYLUM kids. They seem to be hustling it and like misinforming the street kids, which are getting very angry. Right. So now what do I do about, like, I'll just sit here and quietly inform you of what you already knew. Some of you knew and purposely disregarded because you wanted to make me go through this because you thought I did something, I said something, or I pissed somebody off, and then you lost something and, like, nobody gives a shit about you. Yeah, that's still the case, but they still want to hear from me, so just saying.